All right, come with me. We have some stuff. Something in this box. All right. Whew. All right, today I got I got a battery relocation kit from Summit. Cost around $100. It comes with a box, 1-gauge wire. I did buy an inline fuse. I think this is 140 amp, 150 amp fuse. It comes with multiple connections and tie downs for doing the relocate with the wiring. Rubber boots for positive and negative terminal. Opening up the box, it's a very solid quality box, very thick, thick plastic. Some of the other kits come with a battery box. They're like $10 for the plastic, so definitely good quality there. In here, comes with a breather tube, got some double-sided tape, comes with the battery tie-down for the box, washers, nuts, bolts, copper lug fittings to put into the inline fuse here, the 150 amp. Oh look! Came with a gift card for a wine voucher that I will never use. Alrighty, you'll want to start by removing all the trunk, spare tire, and speakers. Yes, as you'll see, I'm kind of an idiot and you'll want to wear gloves. These are good panels to pop off. I decided to put my ground strap back here later, which you will see, so it's a good idea to pop some of these off. I'm going to go ahead and take off the wiper cowl and the wiper arm just to see if I can get some better clearance. Maybe I could route a wire up through here and then under and through the cabin. So we'll try that. Don't need any seatbelts. Whoa. All the seating stuff came out relatively easy. It makes it much faster and quicker with an impact, but you could easily do it with sockets and some ratcheting wrenches. As you'll read in the instructions from this kit, you do have to drill some holes, kind of fabricate a little bit to make room for bolting down the tie downs and also room for where your cables are going to go. I bought some battery cable cutters, but I would definitely go with some bolt cutters or something more heavy duty because the cable I bought was pretty thick. Would have made life a little easier, but it still got the job done. This tool is very nice, battery crimping tool. Ordered on Amazon. I think it was only like 22 bucks. It's made to last a lifetime, so I'll definitely go get that. Alrighty, after connecting it to the Opti fuse, I found a nice area to thread it through to the driver's side passenger rear seating underneath the rail and the frame. And after that, I found an area to thread it through along that rail there, which is next to the fuel line, comes up through underneath of the footwell, and then outside through the frame to the front of the car. And there's that hole right there. So to protect that cable wire, obviously I made a nice grommet. That's rubber. It's going to protect it from fraying up and it won't ground out on the metal. It worked actually really well. That's what it looks like. There's the hole in the driver's side frame. This part was a little tedious, but after carefully threading it through, it turned out perfectly. Everything fit just right. We're back to doing the negative battery cable, which I've measured and cut for the back and the trunk, and this is what I'm going to ground to that back panel in the trunk area as well. Here's that nice location to ground the negative battery terminal. Obviously make sure you sand it down. There's a little bit of paint on there. You want to have a good ground connection. So for now, to keep things easy, I decided to use the existing factory positive and negative terminals. Obviously it's not going to look good. Down the road I am going to modify and clean up the engine bay, but that's another project for down the road. So for now I'm measuring the positive side cable and I'm leaving about 1.5 to 2 feet of extra cable so I have options down the road. And last but not least, I replaced the OEM ground strap that connects the transmission to the driver's side fender well. Looks like this. Now it's just time to put everything back together. Put them speakers back, all the panels, all the liners, all the carpet, and get it all bolted and hooked up. Fun process to tuck all that carpeting back under the pedals. Just make sure you're not pinching anything, you're not pinching the battery cable, nothing's rubbing, and it should be all good. And the very last step, I decided to put on the passenger side rear of the trunk to kind of help counterbalance all the weight. Hook up the battery cables, hook up the positive and negative, and we're ready to rock. Once you are through, check all your connections, make sure nothing is rubbing, give it a nice cleaning, and after that you're all set. I hope you enjoyed this Summit Racing battery kit.